Be honest with yourself. Have you ever felt the moment someone stopped taking you seriously? You apologized when you weren't wrong. You over-explained to prove your worth. You said, "It's fine," when it wasn't. And from that point on, something changed. They spoke to you differently. It didn't happen overnight. It happened the moment you traded strength for comfort, truth for peace, and boundaries for approval. And that right there is the mistake that kills respect in relationships. Self-betrayal. You wanted harmony. You wanted love to stay calm. So you swallowed your truth. You softened your tone. You said, "It's fine." You say yes while your chest says no. You accept it's just a joke when it's disrespect. You give second, third, fourth chances with no change. You explain your boundaries like a defendant on trial. But here's the brutal truth. Every time you betray yourself to keep her happy, you teach her she can lead you emotionally. And once a woman leads you emotionally, she can no longer admire you. Niccolo Machiavelli understood this 500 years ago. People test what they can get away with. When you reward small violations with your cooperation, you train others to disrespect you. Have you ever felt the woman you love growing distant, her eyes losing that spark of admiration? That's the silent moment when respect slips away. Today we fix that. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to command quiet respect, without raising your voice, without manipulation, and without becoming cold or distant. You'll learn how to blend Stoic discipline with Machiavellian precision, to become steady, self-assured, and impossible to disrespect. You will understand the one mistake that destroys respect in a relationship, and how to stop it using the tough wisdom of Machiavelli and the calm discipline of Stoicism. Picture yourself as the architect of your own fate. Machiavelli taught that fortune favors the bold, and Stoics like Epictetus remind us that real power comes from within. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Combining these insights, you'll learn how to stand tall and steady, commanding respect and love without losing your heart. Respect isn't the same as love. Relationship coach Matthew Hussey points out that even when we feel loved, attraction collapses if we no longer feel valued. Imagine you always defer to her wishes, nod silently when she embarrasses you, or skip asserting your own needs. Over time, you become a piece of furniture in your own life. Hussey says you stop feeling like the stable rock that your partner can lean on. In simple terms, when you lose her respect, she may still love you, but the spark dies out. This is the danger no one warns you about. Being a doormat gradually kills attraction. The fatal mistake, losing yourself, letting yourself be pushed around, emotionally, mentally, or even physically, in the name of keeping the peace. It's a trap many men fall into, thinking that being extra nice, apologizing for any tiny conflict, or avoiding hard truths will keep her love forever. It doesn't. In reality, this avoidance silently breeds contempt. Hussey's advice is clear. People lose respect when they are avoiders, when they accept less than their worth, when they run away from conflict. When you shy from a tough conversation or swallow an insult, you're essentially handing over your power. Over time, she learns that your boundaries are soft and can be crossed. You become predictable, and in the game of attraction, predictability is the enemy of respect. Machiavelli, the prince of realpolitik, understood power in relationships, even romantic ones. He bluntly observed in The Prince that if you can't be both loved and feared, it is much safer to be feared than loved. This doesn't mean hurting her or being cruel. It means maintaining authority and self-respect so she never takes you lightly. Think of it this way. Machiavelli noted that people are ungrateful, inconstant, false when tested. In other words, if you rely only on sweet words and friendly gestures, you're vulnerable when things get hard. A moment of fear, firm boundaries, confident actions can preserve the respect she has for you. As he put it, a ruler should encourage fear in such a way that, if he does not win love, he avoids hatred. In your relationship, be the partner she admires and slightly fears disappointing, not the one she can walk over without consequence. Be lion and fox. Machiavelli also teaches every strong man to balance cunning with courage. The prince should be a fox to recognize snares and a lion to frighten wolves. In love, this means you need both respect and savvy. Be the lion when her respect is at stake. Stand your ground, speak your mind confidently, protect what's yours, like your time, values, and dignity. Be the fox in reading situations. Notice when she's testing limits, when pride or jealousy is at play, and anticipate problems before they blow up. For example, if she's upset and testing you, don't panic or snap. Calmly assess what she really wants, the fox's wisdom. Then assert yourself, the lion's roar, to show you won't back down from your standards. Machiavelli's image reminds us, a real man doesn't cower, but also doesn't act without thinking. He strikes a balance of strength and strategy to keep respect secure. Stoic calm under fire. Now blend in Stoicism. If Machiavelli is the sword, Stoicism is the shield of serenity. Marcus Aurelius taught men that real strength lies in a calm mind. He advised, a real man doesn't give way to anger and discontent. The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength. In practice, when conflict erupts, say she lashes out at you or challenges your opinion, keep your composure. Yelling back would only paint you as weak and irrational. Instead, breathe, listen, and respond with reason. Remember Epictetus, you can't control her actions, only your reaction. When she throws an emotional curveball, don't flinch. Answer with steady respect for yourself. This isn't letting her boss you around. It's demonstrating the Stoic mastery Machiavelli respected. A husband who responds with thoughtful strength teaches his partner that he values respect for both of them. Control the controllables. Epictetus also reminds us that freedom is won by disregarding things beyond our control. You can't control her moods, or what others say, or many external temptations in the world. But you can control your integrity, your words, your promises. Hussey's first rule to keep respect is simple. Do exactly what you said you'd do. If you promised to call by 9 p.m., do it. If you agreed to fix a problem, fix it. Consistency in action tells her you respect your word, and thus demand respect in return. In modern terms, be a man of your word. Machiavelli would note that to be respected, you must reward, honor, enrich loyalty when deserved. In a relationship, this translates to appreciating her when she shows respect and standing firm when she doesn't. Keep your own standards high. Marcus Aurelius demanded virtue in every circumstance. This inner discipline builds a silent fortress of self-respect that no storm of her irritation can breach. Real-life test. Stand up now. Consider a real scenario. If your girlfriend criticizes you in front of friends, don't stiffen quietly until it kills your confidence. Instead, calmly but firmly address it right away or shortly after. Make eye contact and say, I won't accept being spoken to like that. You don't growl, you grow. She needs to know you won't act as her punching bag. Or if she's upset and starts a fight mid-text, don't immediately apologize for calmness or run away. Pause, then reply with clarity. We'll talk about this when we're both clear-headed. Or, that hurt me. Let's discuss it. Each of these actions says, I value myself and you. You see Machiavelli's wisdom in action, neither bluster nor cower, but measured strength. Ask yourself, have you ever swallowed your pride to avoid an argument, only to feel her respect drain? Notice how that feels. Even the Stoics recognize that resentment builds when we hide our truth. As Epictetus taught, don't let her disrespect make you complicit in your own downgrading. Be honest, yet gentle, about what you feel. If you disagree, do it calmly. Use I statements, not blame. Show that your values matter. Encourage yourself. I deserve respect. I will not be defined by others' moods. Does that question bring something to mind for you? Drop a comment below with, I stand my ground, if you're ready to guard your respect. Also, hit like and subscribe if this advice resonates. We're only getting started. Why this works. A man who holds his standards makes himself rare and respected, not a pushover. Machiavelli notes that armies and states need a leader who isn't weak or unarmed, or no one will follow. Similarly, in your personal realm, if you seem unarmed, vulnerable, overly emotional, or without a spine, people, even loved ones, will unconsciously lose respect. But if you're composed and principled, ready for war with poor behavior but only when it must, you remain strong. This doesn't stifle love, it steadies it. Love without respect, after all, withers. And remember Hussey's insight, respect is the castle wall of a relationship. Keep that wall standing, and love has a chance to grow. Closing charge. The harsh truth, repeatedly, gently put by great thinkers, is that you earn respect by being worthy of it. As Machiavelli might say, make yourself respected as a prince does his subjects. As Marcus would say, maintain your rational duty at all times. When you merge these attitudes, you become the man who commands respect effortlessly. So promise yourself this ending line. I will be both rock and strategist in love. Remember, letting a woman's approval define you is the one mistake that will kill her respect. Instead, walk calmly with your head held high and let her follow your lead. This is the end of this part. Thank you for watching. Keep this wisdom close. If it spoke to you, subscribe so you don't miss the next lesson. See you next time, and guard your respect as fiercely as you protect your love.